Myra Dingle, I'm arresting you on suspicion of assault.
You know how stupid this is?
It's all right, darling.
You do not have to say anything.
It's Joe Tate who should be arrested.
What's happening?
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court.
Dad?
Anything you do say may be given in evidence. I presume I don't need the cuffs.
Do you really think I'm going to make a run for it?
So that's a no then. Good.
Who made the call?
I'm not at liberty to say who made the complaint. Shall we?
I'll be home soon, sweetheart. Don't worry.
Thanks, Sam. Lydia? Ooh. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but... Oh. Moira's really done a number on you, huh? That looks like it hurts.
Look, I'm not being rude or out, but... What brings you here?
Well, firstly, to check up on Lydia.
Well, I've been better. Hospital says it's just bruises.
Well, the other reason was to apologise for you getting hurt and for you getting in the middle of all of our current difficulties.
You mean feud? Let's call it what it is, Joe.
Yeah. We all know why Moira lost it.
I want to be very clear. I had absolutely nothing to do with those thugs threatening Kyle. It is not how I operate, okay? I understand that our families have had our moments over the years.
You're not kidding.
But it's different with you two. You must know that I like you, you know? Lydia, you're one of Kim's best friends, and throw into the mix the fact that a child was put in harm's way. That is a line I am never willing to cross. You must understand that. I know you have your doubts. I just hope that one day you can believe me. In the meantime, have you spoken to the police?
Of course not. I'm not going to call them on Moira.
Maybe not. But I would. I have, in fact, reported her for assault. So, the police might be wanting a statement.
You do realise the position that puts me in?
The position Moira has put you in. This all started as a civilised business proposal. She took it to the next level.
Your solicitor's caught in traffic. Be here in a minute.
Right. Do you know how much trouble I'm in? Potentially.
I'm not really supposed to talk till that's on.
I know, but you must have some idea, surely.
Okay, it's not good. Potentially.
Look, I was in a state. I mean, you know I was. They threatened Kyle.
There's no evidence the Tates were involved. Meantime, you were about to physically attack Joe. Lydia gets decked. Victim and witness.
Lydia wouldn't say anything. Joe Tate called you in.
Either way, you could be looking at 6 months.
I was wondering when you'd show up.
No, I need a word. Moira's been arrested.
I thought she might be.
Had some advance warning, did we?
Oh, well, thanks for the vote of confidence. No, Joe was here. He told me he'd reported her.
So you haven't spoken to the police yet?
No.
Right, so we need to work out what you're going to say to them.
I got punched, Cain. Look at me. What do you expect me to say?
Well, you fell over, you walked into a door, I don't know, just get creative.
You telling me to lie? I don't think I can do that.
Lydia, this isn't a request. You do as you're told, all right?
It's not my fault that Joe went to the police. And it certainly isn't my fault that Moira lost it.
Yeah, and it's not hers either after what Joe did.
Joe promised me that he had nothing to do with that.
And you believed him? Of course you did. Because Lydia believes anyone who makes promises. How gullible are you?
Don't you tell me what to think, Cain Dingle. Just because you expect the worst of people.
Moira's been arrested and my son has been traumatised, all because Joe couldn't get what he wanted for Kim. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. When Moira says she didn't touch you, you're going to say just the same. Do I make myself clear?
And if I say no?
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
Come in.
The police called. They, need a statement from you.
Running errands for 'em, are we?
Well, I get the impression they've been trying to contact you. When they came here, no one answered the door and your phone's not been on.
I've been out. I'm busy.
Right. Must be difficult for you.
Do you think so?
Do you really think Moira should be getting away with acts of such violence? All I did was make an ill-advised comment.
It's a bit more than ill-advised, don't you think?
I was simply suggesting that as a dingle, Kyle had seen some pretty rough stuff. I wasn't referring to Al, was I? And I certainly wasn't saying that any of this was okay.
Yeah, I know. But Moira had already been pushed to the brink.
Yeah, and it wasn't me that pushed her there. It was just civilised business.
Don't keep saying it was civilised. It was you lot waging a war against each other. And it kicked off long before yesterday. You've been putting the pressure on.
It was just business.
It was why Moira thought you were behind them blokes coming in. They threatened Kyle. Can you honestly say that if you'd have been in Moira's position and it was Dawn's kids that were in the firing line, that you wouldn't have done something the same?
It would have been worse. I've grown to care for those kids.
Right. Well, can you really blame Moira for losing it then? You're out then?
Complaint dropped, apparently.
Oh, God, look at your face. Lydia, I am so sorry. Will you ever be able to forgive me?
Might need some time.
Yeah, I know. I'm mortified that I let myself get that wound up. But I promise you, I will make it up to you in any way I can. And I can't tell you how grateful I am for the statement.
I didn't make a statement. Joe must have backtracked on his complaint.
Why?
What do you care? Got what you wanted, didn't you?
Right, well, maybe we owe you a drink. You want another?
Not taking out from you.
Something on your mind, Sammy?
Only you bullying me, missus.
Didn't bully anyone.
Oh, so she's lying, is she? Either way, we're not in the mood for socialising with either of you. Look.
And you definitely didn't threaten Lydia.
Of course not. I just told her she needs to get her priorities right, that's all.
So what were you now, Sammy?
Nothing much. Someone just needs to realise which side he's supposed to be on.
You what?
You would.
Oh, you want to talk about sides?
Sam, it's not worth it.
You throwing your weight about with Lydia? Doesn't seem like you were on anyone's side except your own.
What?
You just need to realise that the Tates aren't your friends. Especially when you see the state my son's in. Think about family.
All right. Was Moira thinking about family when she done that to Lydia?
You know that was an accident.
Meantime, my son's in prison. 'Cause of family. Hers, any road.
Hey, Matty wasn't responsible for that.
And Joe wasn't responsible for what happened at your place.
What, because he said so? You thick or what?
You just can't stop yourself, can you?
Can we all just calm down a bit?
Like you did yesterday.
Leave her out of this.
And if you want to call someone thick, why don't you start with me? See what happens.
You want to do this now, dear Sam, eh?
Enough. I don't know what's going on with you two, but there's no scrapping in here, all right? Because I can't be doing with the aggro.
We were going any road.
You need to pick a side, Sam.
I've already picked one. And it ain't yours.